The mother of Oliver says that based on their income, her daughter would not be at secondary school now had it not been for the Lindner Foundation support. The funds that would have been used to provide for Oliver are now helping with her siblings' fees. And it has been extremely useful in getting them to the levels that they have reached.
I was ever being chased away from school. Girl, you can't bring school fees. What? But when I got that sponsorship, I decided to write this song. But I don't have money.
Josephine in Kalangala had a 2-roomed house for her 8 children.
Kati bwe banyambako nga bawerera ku baana bali ne tufisangayo ku kasente.
But because of the support she got from the foundation for 2 children, Josephine was therefore able to save money to build a bigger house.
N'endya kaŋŋambe yakyukako kubanga obuzito bwe bubeera obungi.
Family nutrition also improved, so much so that her other children have also improved in their school performance. She notes that a child being supported is taken through in education to completion. They are given support through life skills training. Because the foundation does not stop at only supporting the child, but the parents as well.
What you do in the assessment is you identify the significant harms that a child might have suffered and is likely to suffer again in the future.
In such trainings, we have very much been emphasizing on training the parents back at home on how best they can start income-generating activities. And I'm happy to report that some parents have borrowed the idea and they have used the skills they have acquired during the trainings, and they have been able to start such projects, and their income, their level of income has improved, and they are able to come in and support where the foundation does not extend the service.
Education is the means. So, in that education, we get those children who we know and we have hope in that when we take them.
Social education of the child ought to take place at the family. Today in Uganda, social education is lacking. For the sponsorship to have real value, Lindner Foundation Uganda is revitalizing family education by holding frequent parents' workshops. In these trainings, the sense of child respect, responsibility, care, values, child life skills security, and good community norms are instilled in the parents. Eva is a single mother from Kalangala. She talks about her learning, how to provide her children with all the care that they deserve, avoid child abuse, and ensure the security of her children within her home and within the village.
As a parent, I have to take my responsibility to bring up this child as a full human being, either socially, economically, spiritually. I have to teach him how to respect other people, elders, and even his friends at all levels. I also have to teach him the value of being responsible for himself. For example, he has to care for his property. He has to read hard for the future in order to attain the goal. And he has to have in mind that after being sponsored by Lindner, he also has to work hard to make a transformation in our nation. By maybe, if God blesses him, he can also be another Lindner.
As a parent, you have to have a lead role to help your child.
Being open and honest is always very good. Your child will grow and knows that I'm coming from this type of family. My parents are like this. The reason as to why I'm like this is A, B, C, D. You will not have any problem because you would have let him know from the beginning.
Sometimes we believe in caning children. I've come to realize that is not a solution. We can still minus caning. A child can still come to understand and change. And by doing that, it will even bring a child much closer. It will make a child open up every time he has problems.
So our objective is to share with parents to raise their level of awareness and understanding on protection concerns, some of which they may be seeing on day-to-day basis, but they are not aware that they constitute protection concerns. So in practice, what is happening in our homes, what is happening in our schools, what is happening in our communities, and how do they contribute or jeopardize the well-being of children.
The supported children themselves are provided lessons of training in life skills. These are responsibility, care, values, and a sense of personal security.
The skills which we are discussing in the context of protection is that a child should be self-aware. Abuses take place within homes, within schools, within communities. So we are saying children should be aware and identify any situation that can put you in danger of abuse, in danger of harm, in danger of exploitation, and know how to avoid it, know how to report it, know how to call for help, know how to say no to a situation that puts you in danger. And this is around what we call life skills for children.
Towards helping yourself or your friend or your what?
During second term holidays, we normally have life skills for all the beneficiaries who are in the program.
We want to see the youth achieving full potential in life. So we have to strengthen their ability to employ themselves or to be absorbed in the labor market. The first stage, we provide them with information. Second stage, we give them marketable skills and entrepreneurship. The third, we mentor them into entrepreneurship or how to work with other people. And then the fourth is those who have joined entrepreneurship, we give them a startup.
It shouldn't again be seen out.
I didn't know how to stitch. I didn't know how to control a machine. But now I'm very glad that I can stitch an apron like this. And also the facing.
He has been one of my best students. He listens. I've dealt with many of them, but at least he shows more interest in the whole thing.
We had a number of sessions at the foundation. That was theory. We had to come in for practical. So I've learned that in microorganism pig farming, you dig a pit that is 4 feet down, and then the size, it depends on the number of pigs you have. So the size varies. So you make, for instance, for this, it is 22 feet. And the length, actually, it's the same. Piggery, it's all. It is income generating. Because you can raise these piglets here, you see. You can raise them up to 6 months. We sell them out. That is money.
We recruit in November. We do the training, actual training, the relevant skill training in January. I put them on internship in April. They come back in August for evaluation. what they have seen in the other side, and what we have been studying about. So we evaluate the businesses they have been sitting in, they have been having internship from, then the business they intend to do in relation to the business they have been doing, and then in relation with the knowledge we have. After that, they write a business plan. After writing the business plan, that's already September. So we give them 2 years of gestation. Start the projects, run their projects slowly by slowly as we monitor them.
Jennifer Alanyo finished her course in professional tailoring. She has now established a tailoring enterprise in Kitgum town called The Jenny.
I'm running a shop. I'm having trainees. Some of the work we are having here we have got from COPTC, Kitgum. Hospital also, they come and order the material. And then some groups, like women groups, I make also kitenge for them. We have been supplying also Southern Sudan with the uniform. So far, 5 schools, big contract. I use 5 million to pay even the workers, and then the capital also to make 10 million. Yeah.
Jennifer is now transferring the skills to more young people in Kitgum.
I'm instructor in Childcare Technical Institute, heading the Department of Tailoring and Cutting Garments. When I was in first craft, I was young and has no future. They have made my future the way I look now, the work of the Lindner Foundation.
Alex is another beneficiary who has established himself in a Kampala suburb. His business is carpentry. He has set up a workshop.
I want to expand this workshop, have training session and then production part of it.
For the 3 years, I've got 33 students. Out of the 33, 11 have started, but they are lacking a few things in marketing. They are not innovative. We want them now to start being real entrepreneurs. I'll bring all of them back on board, those who have started. Then we talk about how to work with URA, how to register business, how to market. Now this is further marketing, not the elemental marketing we did during the first training.
Sarah is a special alumni to the foundation. She is a university graduate of tourism. She remembers with fondness growing up in Ole village, Part2 sub-county, Gulu.
The farm serves roughly about 50 households. Yeah, but before that we used to get it from the spring down there. But because now they have put for us, this one is more closer to home and is like clean water compared to the other one. This is the local vegetable. We call it a kale. And when a person or when a visitor comes to our homestay, he's able to learn how we prepare it and how we cook a kale in a chole home. Every day you can make a choice of this.
In 2006, the foundation began sponsoring Sarah. She went on to complete her university studies in 2015. In 2016, she was able to get exposure to community tourism in Kenya, a trade that she is now working to establish in her home district.
Uganda Community-Based Tourism Network, we are looking for someone to send as a participant for FK. So I went and worked with them for the period of 1 year. The exposure I got from out there, and when I see specifically northern Uganda, I really see a lot of opportunities, especially when it comes to culture and food. There's a lot to offer in terms of tourism. And when we talk about culture now, we're talking about the uniqueness, what now makes us different. That is an opportunity that I'm looking up to. And I think after some years from now, I should be owning my homestay, where now I receive visitors who want to come and understand culture.
Another special alumni is Dr. Charles Kivumbi, awarded a degree in Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery
life was sketchy, nowhere to go, but now shaped into a person of, I may say, of importance. Someone who can render a service to the community. First of all, they were touching the spirit. That was very important. Touching the body, the mind, and igniting in you a fire of self-sustenance. That was so important. By the time of completion of internship, I met with a friend of mine, more advanced than I am. He recognized some potential in me. We started up a genital medical center, the one that we are in now. We have brought in more human resource, and our equipment base is also improving. Actually, from the feedback I get from Kasangati, where we are located, we are one of the best medical centers. We have a clinical department, which I head, and the sole reason why we are here, to see that the lives of people get better. We cure, treat, and prevent. A proud alumni of Lindner Foundation.
If you are to check the world we are in, particularly Uganda, hands-on courses are very marketable. Some of the beneficiaries who have completed vocational side are our service providers. And this is what we want to see. You find at the end of the day, those who go direct to university, they take long to get jobs as compared to those who go through vocational schools.
At the moment, we are encouraging so much people to go agriculture because they have the land. So as you earn little from agriculture, you're earning little from somewhere else, you're pursuing your degree in law, you'll end up with time and see that you're earning more at home than going out.
Ever since the foundation started, we have been able to have more than 177 former beneficiaries completing tertiary level. And the majority of them are employed in both formal and informal sectors. The impact we are proud of is that you find that at the beginning, when somebody was entering into the system, you find he or she does not have the hope for tomorrow. And we have restored hope.
There are children, there are youth with whom we have come through the past 10 years. I think over time the communities have developed a very high dependency syndrome. As a foundation, we have made it clear that we contribute. So we want to see the parents, the guardians, the beneficiary also play their part in this effort. It is a joint effort.
If there could be a possibility of putting up some projects which can generate income within Lindner, probably like now building hostels which can be rented out and generate some income, maybe it can help to open an opportunity for other children outside there who need the same help.
We would love to see those who have gone through the program come back to help those who are still in the program. We have formed an alumni association. It is still young, and much as we would have loved it to do much more, we are still nurturing it, and we hope that as time goes on, they would be more efficient and effective in giving back. One of the way forwards is to try and build our local capacity, to be able to complement that which we get from out. We have developed a strategy